when Coach Calhoun took the job at UConn, college basketball universe began to change. Obviously, for those of you here from Connecticut, many of you have seen the change. 16 championships later between the men's and women's.
Well, today's a special day for me, being in the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. And you know, when I was a kid, I grew up in Boston area, but then came to school in Springfield, AIC, and then inside graduate school at Springfield College. And there was a building up there, maybe not as big as this room, and it was called the Hall of Fame. And then they took it downtown, and it was one of the most special things. And I still remember walking by and Joby Hall, and you go through the list, Adolph Rupp, and people I met through that, and said, you know, what an amazing thing it would be someday to be associated with that.
Coach Calhoun! Woo!
What he did at Connecticut was the greatest job, I think, in the history of college basketball and building a program.
There's nothing that Jim is more proud of than to be able to say he's a part of the group enshrined here in Springfield. You know, part of it is he's from Massachusetts and he played at AIC, but he is just so proud to be a Hall of Famer. And he is so, he's also very proud of the Hall of Fame and protective of it.
The game asks that you work to improve, that you put something into it, and that you also give something back to it. The game is universal. It is a language that unites all of us. The game has taken me personally to places I only dreamed of. This game has blessed me with many friends, with many colleagues, with many mentors.
Jim Calhoun sucks. Make sure you send that part of it. But, you know, Jim Calhoun was one guy that I really looked at. I looked at where he came from. He came from a lower level, what he built there. He too had relationships with his players. Those players swear by UConn basketball. I remember when the Pistons had a couple guys from there. It was, man, I mean, when the tournament came on and they're wearing their UConn hats, they're this and that. That was something that I think Jim Calhoun built.
A lot of good basketball players later, some great universities that took chances on me. Voila, I see my picture up there and I couldn't be more proud of joining this special fraternity of people.
He is one thing. He's the eternal optimist. He's been through a lot medically, and he's got a good look on life. Perseverance, I guess, if I want to use one word, you know, perseverance is, toughness, but perseverance is just not giving in.
That was your dad?
That's my dad, yeah, and that's my brother.
The other day I was talking to a guy you might remember, Sat Sanders. When we talked, Satch was very concerned about the image of the league, which I thought was wonderful. The kind of people we're getting, we're making great money, having great publicity, great lives, and making sure that the kind of people we want representing our game. So anything I can do to help the Hall, they're on the board, done a lot of different things, but there's no better place for me, for Jim Calhoun, to be a member of the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame.
If you ask me how I got here and why I coach, there's your answer. God bless you and good night.